What's that? That's Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer. Dreamer barreling towards the ring. Kendo stick shots for Reno Scum. Oh, wow. He about took his head off.
No.
No?
Hello and welcome to Our Wrestling Perspective, and if you want to make it your wrestling perspective, all you need to do is add Y. See what I did there with a little bit of the brain knowledge? Now this video is going to be much more different than what the other videos are. We're going to try something new, something weekly. It's called Our Weekly Perspective, where we break down the week's worth of wrestling from past Monday for me to Sunday today, which would be Saturday in America, but it's Sunday today. So with this video to start off, we're going to go through the weekly wrestling, and we're going to start with none other than the big doge itself, the WWE. So we're going to go a week through their programming, get it out of the way, and we'll go on to other promotions. Because if I go WWE, then this promotion, then WWE, then this promotion, it's going to be all jumbled up. So starting off with none other than WWE presents a Monday Night Raw. I tried my best voice there. I bet you it just turned out more cringier than what you think. But we started off Raw with none other. I'm going to bring up like 5 points. I'm not going to bring up everything that happened on Raw. It's a weekly perspective of how we see it. The start off segment was none other than Randy Orton coming out. Looks like he's going to cut a promo. He grabs a microphone. He goes all quiet. And he only says this.
I can't do this.
I hear you, Randy Orton. You also read the Raw script for later on that evening and you walked out. Smarter idea. That's what I should have done. But I was interested with you not talking. That's me being stupid. But before we go any further with this whole Raw into it, did you see the production with the nameplates and everything getting stuffed up? My nameplates never get stuffed up. But also on this Raw, Ricochet won a triple threat and became a #1 contender for Brock Lesnar on his WWE Championship. Hold on, guys. There it is. What really shocked me about this whole Monday Night Raw, you have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships and you also have the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. Was there one legitimate tag team match on there? No, but off the air we saw OC versus Major Brothers apparently. Come on guys, man, serious. We're on the road to Arab Mania. You need to be building up tag team matches. And with that Saudi event, wouldn't you just load up the tag teams like a gauntlet? And I get, if you can't do much with the women, why don't defend the tag team championships then on Raw? Oh. And we're definitely living in a brand new year, a brand new decade of 2020 because none other than the Beast Incarnate himself, Brock Lesnar, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, has rocked up to every Monday Night Raw of 2020. Yes, you are not living in a fake reality. We have been seeing the Beast. Now we're off to the Wednesday Night War. See, I've got my referee t-shirt to decide which brand I'll have decided to like more. Okay, we support all pro wrestling, but you gotta have a preference in a product that you like weekly. It might change, it might vary, it might be like, I like NXT this week. Maybe AEW did it for me this week, but we'll find out what the distinctive moments were. Now starting with WWE NXT, we saw none other than Dominic Dijakovic become the #1 contender to go face Keith Lee or bask in his glory for the NXT North American Championship, now announced for NXT TakeOver Portland. That's Portland. I nearly stuffed it up the second time there. But otherwise than that, it was a whole lot of woo, because the episode was built around Charlotte. I don't really give a stuff. Hopefully Rhea destroys her. And believe it or not, WWE, that's the first live via satellite that they will do this week between Johnny Gargano and Finn Balor. They'll later on do it in a SmackDown, but we haven't got to that yet. Let's move on to AEW. Let's see what they fought back with. Now, the All Elite brand AEW Dynamite on TNT. What did they bring to the table? They brought 10 lashings to Cody Rhodes' back. That's the most thing that stuck out to me on All Elite Wrestling because, okay, this is the thing that I prefer NWA over AEW. NWA has a lot of belts and they're all relevant as well, and they only have 1 hour to spare. You've got 3 belts. We hardly see probably one of them per week on a 2-hour program. No, add more belts. But 10 lashes on live TV. The difference is, with his lashes, they were on TV, but when I copped them by my grandma, they were not on TV. I wish they were.
Come here, you ungrateful little piece of shit.
Those were very bad. So, ding-a-ding-a-ding, who won this week, preferably for me? Oh, man. I know AEW won the ratings, but NXT, mate, just because of the fact that they're bringing in a lot more Aussies, and I have that hypocritical, judgmental towardsness, and also Dominic Dijakovic has a Croatian coat of arms design on his tights, and my background Croatian, so, you know, this bias, but yeah, that's why I preferred NXT this week. Now we move on to none other than SmackDown on Fox. And we saw none other than the announcement of Goldberg versus The Fiend at the Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia for the Universal Championship that Goldberg said that he didn't really get a rematch for. You basically got given a belt. Calm down, mate. Wait, hold on a quick second. We're getting a fan via live satellite. Hello, how is it going there?
Thank you a lot for having me on your show. I just need to say my piece.
What do you think of this whole Goldberg and Fiend situation?
Yeah, the Goldberg situation with the Fiend, it's disgusting. And I honestly hope that Goldberg doesn't beat the Fiend, because we don't want to see that. We do not want to see that. And if Goldberg does that, he's next.
I can hear the stress, but I also hope that Goldberg doesn't destroy the Fiend's reputation.
Exactly, so you know where I'm coming from.
Well, we can't go any further with this conversation until we see Super Showdown. Now let's move on to what else happened on SmackDown Live. We're seriously getting Corbin's versus Reigns once again. The Miz and Morrison trailer. And wait. Are you ready? We had none other than Carmella get a shot over Dana Brooke for the WWE Women's Championship in that fatal 4-way that she won, when it should have been Dana Brooke. In other wrestling promotions besides the WWE, let's move to none other like the quick shots. We have Impact Wrestling in Mexico, when it was really Tommy Dreamer Mexico featuring Impact Wrestling. But there was one good thing, and did you see Adam Thornstone's turn around, Winkety, Tessa Pose, and of course this is the third plane. Serious? But we're also going to talk about Game Changer Wrestling Japan's 3 events that they had there, February 4th, 5th and 6th. Ready to Die. A lot of them said die in the actual name. It was on Fire Network. It was worth the money that I paid, because the main event of the first event was the best match of the whole 3 events. I'm sorry if that insulted anybody, but my top 3 people there that I properly really enjoyed watching. I know I'm nobody to be judging anyone, but Chris Dickinson, what a maniac. He could be good. He could be good. Of course he's going to be good. Kikataru, because he's always entertaining. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I'm pronouncing it like they said on Fight TV. And the person that he versed, and it, I know it's stupid of me to mention, but I popped so hard because he looks exactly like him. He just needs a bit more tallness. The way that he has the mannerisms, and he has it on lockdown. We're talking about Shinsuke Nakamura. Yes, you're probably thinking, what the hell is that? Go back, even if you just watched that. It's fantastic. Or I can add a clip of it. A sneaky little clip it's on our Facebook. If you haven't already followed that, on our Facebook it's Our Wrestling Perspective, and also with the Twitter it's at OWP YouTubers. Well, it's YouTube, it's not YouTubers. But like I was saying, that Game Changer Wrestling Japan 3 events were gory as all hell. You had the guy in the first main event, had a knife stuck in his back, ripped it out. It's like, here you go, mate. Yeah, it's kind of bleeding. The only thing is, apparently with this amount of blood loss, I will not be rocking up to the other two events. Are you... What? Now over to... No, don't gif that. I was meant to do like the theme song for Major League Wrestling. I watched their episode. Jacob Fatu is completely destroying it. He's probably their biggest guy that they have there that looks like he's going to destroy you. He has that aura around him. Yeah? Then we have none other than more heelish stables, because Tom Lawler, since he's back to a heel, is like, I'm opening up the Team Filthy dojo. So wait a minute. But why is it just more heely-wheely stables? But Dynasty, they were killing it. Richard Holiday, I'm the biggest consumer out of them all in the professional wrestling world. No, I'm not. I'm not going to take that claim, nor am I going to wear AirPods. Also with the Major League of Wrestling, we saw that Dynasty will be producing their own episode next week, which I'm going to be pretty interested to see, because who doesn't love MJF? And with his three Gooligans, hoons that are tagged along with him, with Gino, who's very popular within the reality of wrestling, within Booker T's promotion that has gone over there. We have Alex Hammerstone, who's just a Goliath, and we have the consumer himself, Richard Holiday. They're producing an episode next week. Of course I'm going to be watching it. And also they had a Killer Cross promo that is coming this week, but I don't know how that's going to go, because I reckon at the NXT TakeOver to Portland, we might see a Killer Cross debut. And then I almost forgot, it's NWA Power! I think it's episode 17. I'm pretty sure it's episode 17 that we watched this week. It's Into the Fire! It's boring! Changed my mind. Oh no, calm down, relax. You know why? Because Nick Aldis is having the biggest identity crisis I've ever seen with this Strictly Business. Stop putting your top heels in 4 main groups. Give me that, okay? But there is one thing that I like. That's that karate shtick. It's karate. Who are you?
Wallet. Geish.
And that's the second time I got jumped this week. But what did you think of our weekly perspective? Did you want to see more of it? If you liked what you saw, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I just hate getting jumped.